Hello, my gorgeous Leos. Thank you so much for tuning into your July reading with me, Lorien. It's an absolute pleasure to bring you these readings every month. And this month we're going to be using the Tarot Muka by Los Carabeo. And this is going to be a general reading for Leo's Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So if you want to get a comprehensive look at all your astrology, just have a look at those Moon and Rising signs for yourself. Also, if you do want to have a look at your energies for maybe your romance, Venus sign can also have a look and see, what kind of energies are coming through for you in the romance department. So this is going to be, as I say, a general one, but it is going to, I think, encompass a lot of energies that are coming through for July so far. I've had a very consistent sort of energy coming through. But if you do want a personal or private appointment or reading with me, just click on the link below. It'll take you to my website and you can choose from a variety of things that I offer there, as well as if you want to become a patron of mine and support this channel, all you have to do is click on the link to Patreon and see how you can support me month to month. Okay, so without further ado, let's just have a look and see what information comes through for you, Leo. Alright, for some reason I'm getting appointments coming through, and it's like you're going to be social, you're going to have visits, and you're going to have a lot of, you're going to be a social animal basically in July. Oh, and happy birthday for those of you who are born in July. Happy birthday, Leo. Okay, so there should be a birthday reading available on my website by the time this goes up for you special Leo people, just in case you want to take advantage of that. Yeah, but I do get appointments. I think this is mainly for business and friendship. Lots of appointments, lots of social engagements, lots of gatherings. So we'll see what comes through for you here. Wow. Well, yeah. 6 of Cups. There we go. Wow. 9 of Wands. Okay. 5 of Swords and the Queen of Cups. This is interesting. Now we have the Lovers card. Wow. Okay. So let me just see what information comes through, and I'll just pop a little bit of sage in there just to clear the air a little bit from the last reading. Okay. What am I looking at here, guys? What am I looking at? Okay, so if you hear music, by the way, that's my next door neighbours playing something. I don't know what they're playing, a video game or whatever. But I've learned to block it out just to do all this kind of stuff. Okay. Oh, you do have a lot of social appointments. You do have a lot of encouragement and engagement here. But I think that you'll be tempted to walk away at some point. You'll want to, oh, it's too much. I can't be bothered. I'm too tired. I'm just gonna walk away. Please don't do that. No, please don't. I think it's very important that you continue the way you're going, to be honest with you. This could be, like I said, could be a romantic kind of connection with all these appointments and social engagements and things like that. But I do feel that the majority of it is represented in this one. So this is basically about a bit of nostalgia. It could be like, oh, the good old days when I had loads of friends and I was doing all blah blah blah. But I actually think that this is coming through for you, saying that you are going to have more appointments, more things to do, more energy, more ambition. You're going to be in the background a little bit, because I don't know whether you can see, there's a little gathering around here and they're all facing the opposite way, I believe. I can't really see. But they are actually setting the stage here and setting up all their wares here, and it's kind of that thing. So I would say that this is more about kind of the innocence of what you're trying to do. You're just trying to be your ultimate best self. And this is kind of like maybe looking at the past and seeing somebody come back in. Can be a reunion card as well. So it could be somebody coming back in to show you how far you've come recently. It could also be the fact that you feel as though you're drawing on past experiences to make this current experience better. So it could be in your work, your romance, again, anywhere, but it could be learning that your past knowledge of the situation is going to come in very good hands, I think, for you to actually utilize in this time. So it's kind of like, and literally this could be past life stuff This could be past life stuff that you're bringing into this life and going, I know how to do it, and then you're absolutely fine from then on. So don't discount the knowledge that you've actually occurred or incurred over the time. But this 9, this can sometimes be a little bit of resilience. This can be persistence. And I do think that you do have to persist. You have to keep going, with that knowledge of the past. Like, I know what I can do. I'm me. I think you've born a maturity now that I think you can use for your benefit. And it really does seem like you are using it for the best thing possible. It's like you can nurture yourself. This is all about when everyone would have given up by now, you're not. So when everyone would have been like, oh, I didn't have 15 clients in the first week. Oh, well, I'll just go. If that had been the case, I wouldn't have continued on YouTube for this long. I think it's been about 3 years now. I would not have bothered. I would not have bothered with anything on here. So you have to be resilient and you have to persist. And I do think that your reputation is going to start kind of building up within this. And I do feel as well that under the pressure of people saying, I expect you to do this, I expect you to do that, it could be friends, family, partners, workmates, anything. Just kind of don't bend or bow to their will, really. I think that it's kind of, yeah, you can make compromises, but if you feel that what they're asking you to do is too much, then please do say that. And if you feel that people are kind of saying, well, I expect you to do this in your business, or I expect you to do that in a relationship, maybe ask yourself why they are so invested in what you are doing for your own individual needs. It's nothing to do with them, it's everything to do with you. So kind of just poop them away, don't need them. And then we have the 5 of Swords. Now, not everybody likes the 5 of Swords, because this is all about conflict and maybe a little bit of defeat as well. But I do feel that in the face of diversity? No, wrong thing, adversity. Wrong way around. In the face of adversity, you are going to kind of batter down the door of certain people who may have blocked your path first. And I do think that you're going to see unique ways of, or unique things that you can offer people. Like, I love my Leo friends, I really do. You have so much to offer. My 2 grandma, my great grandma, and my grandma were Leos, and they couldn't have been more different, but they also had very strong similarities. And I think that you offer something that many other people don't have, and you have to work out how you present that to the world. I think this is the key here. So if people are trying to squash your flower, squash your kind of sparkle in this, don't let them do that, because you are very unique and you are needed. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Now, this could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces woman who's going to help you. It could be a part of yourself if you are one of those, moon or ascendant signs. It could also be that you have this kind of effect on people. You become a creative person, you become of influence. You could be very calm and intuitive and compassionate. This could be how people see you. A healer, somebody who's very creative, who can express himself in words, in natural abilities, in healing, it could be something that you're kind of coming to grips within yourself. But the intuition is strong with this card. It's connecting to water, and I know as a fire sign it can kind of boil up the wrong way, but I do feel that you'll connect with that element this month and actually feel like you're being very blessed by it. It's a very cleansing element. And also, because we're in the month of Cancer, so we're in a Cancer month, it's July, I feel like you're going to be more involved in your emotions and kind of feeling them out a little bit. And then we have the Lover's card. Now, it looks a little bit scary on this one, to be honest, but I think it's just the distraction that could come. If you are involved in a very passionate relationship, or a relationship that isn't going anywhere, and you keep focusing on how it's not going anywhere, or that you want a relationship, or there's something involved in how you feel like there's a piece missing of yourself, this could be that you're kind of spending too much time on that. And actually, one of my Leo friends, my best Leo friend, actually said, I don't want a man, I want a business plan, because she was focused on getting her business off the ground, and a man had just completely kind of sent her off rails. So she does feel like I don't want a man, I want a business plan. And this is kind of the card that I think you will need. It's basically saying that you have to kind of get yourself sorted. You don't want this kind of emotional turmoil to distract you, but at the same time, I do feel that you're going to connect with somebody on your wavelength. I do think that you're going to connect with somebody who really does get you and who does understand you and supports you. And it's kind of balancing the masculine feminine effort within yourself and balancing that sort of stuff that's automatically ingrained there. So I would say that there's so much that you can utilize this month for your own benefit, and just to see what kind of information is coming through for you here. So I'm just going to start by shuffling the runes. As you know, I choose the rune blind, so I apologize if I fumble a little bit. Okay, so what does Leo need to do for July 2017? You. Okay, so what's this one? It's not Algies, it's Tewaz. This is justice, this is authority, this is maybe a little bit of analysis for you and rationality. And I think that it's very much a case of kind of balancing yourself in various ways. I do feel as, again, justice comes through here. So I do feel that it's all about making sure that you're feeling positive and you're being fair with yourself. You could be in a position where people see you as an authority figure or in command of whatever area you're in, and this could be that you're asked to do a lot of things, or it could be that you kind of if I can get my words out. Sometimes they give me all at once and I can't actually express it, but it could be that you have to analyze certain things before you actually take the step to do them itself. Like it could be that you're just trying to control things too much and then you have to step back and see what comes through. Or on the opposite side, you're just trying to wing it too much, you have to rein it in. So I do think that your aim is true here. Your aim is true. Your sense of self is true. I just really hope that you're able to kind of see that person or see the part of yourself that is balanced and actually go forwards, because you have it. You have it, Leo. You have it coming through to say that you can do this. You can do whatever you want. You can persevere. You can be that person. You can be the triumph one. You can be the end of the finish line when everyone else has given up, you know, or when everyone else doubted that you could do it. So please don't do that. Please continue on your path. I'm rooting for you. The universe is rooting for you. So please, please do it. Okay, and let me know how it goes for you this July. For those of you who do have a birthday, very, very happy birthday. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for subscribing and commenting and liking. It really honestly does make my day. And I look forward to seeing if you would like a reading from me on my website. And also, should you become a patron, you can actually access all the additional readings that are coming up for you. But I wish you all the very best. I look forward to reading for you in your birthday month of August. And in the meantime, take care, Leo.